All right, so here we go. I polished a little section for you just to show you just how simple this is. And if you're looking at this Mother's Mag and aluminum polish label, you probably can't read it. And the reason why you can't read it is because it's a reflection in the paint. It's actually in reverse. Mirror. That's the black paint that you're looking at. That's the actual can. That's the paint. That's the can. Now, what I did was just a little small section just to kind of give you an idea of how this works. See how hazy that is? You go clear, hazy. Well, I'm going to show you exactly how this works. It's so simple. It's a lot less polishing than you think. You might have to do maybe 2 or 3 passes with it, but this is too simple. You want to save your paint? You got an old beat up car that's you're not loving too much because the paint looks like it's dulling out on you. Chances are it's just your clear coat. I was actually getting ready to paint this truck and decided to go ahead and do a nice little polish on it to see what it looks like before I painted it. Well, I'm not going to paint. So we're going to show you how to go from that to that in probably about 5 minutes. All right, here are the things that you're going to be needing. This is my arson. A bottle of water, mag and aluminum polish, Mother's. This stuff is great. Mother's California Gold Brazilian Carnauba wax. I love this stuff. Not just the polish, but this wax as well. It has a real nice smell to it. Has your car smelling like it's some type of exotic machine, you know, where you feel like you want to run down the highway on it. But these 3 things and 3 towels. 1 dry towel for your final wipe down. 1 semi-moist towel to kind of keep everything moist, because you want this stuff to stay moist at all times. You never want it to dry out. And then you got your other towel here that you're actually putting the paste on. Now this is simple. I'm gonna put another spot here so we can kind of get a real good idea of what we're doing. So you can actually see the results from start to finish. This is simple. Anybody can do it. Dip your towel in there. Don't worry about it. Put it on there. That's what you need. And just rub it in there. Just rub it in. You don't have to put no elbow grease in it. Just rub. That's the difference between this stuff and the average polish. The average polish, you need a DA sander or a DA buffer, something to kind of really get the RPMs up in it. This stuff here, you just basically agitate it. Or as my wife likes to say, you out there massaging that car again. But this is all you got to do. Just rub it. Just rub it. Over and over. Just massage that stuff in there. Ain't no rubbing going on. I mean, no serious elbow grease or none of that stuff. You just massage in the paint. And this stuff will come to life right before your eyes. And then as you get the tip of your rag that was saturated with the polish, just basically lay the rag down, because now you just want to make sure it's bedded into the clear coat. because that's what you're doing. You're just bringing that clear coat back to life again. This has nothing to do with your paint. It's all clear coat. That haze you're looking at on your car, that's clear coat. But what you have to do is you have to save that clear coat before it gets to the paint, because once it gets to the paint, that's done. It's a done deal. And like I say, just rubbing that in. Just rubbing it in. And you might have to do it 2 or 3 times, because every time you do it, it'll take a little more of that haze away, depending on how bad it is. And this here was pretty bad. Like I said, I admit that I haven't been taking the best care of it. I've been working on my 58 TR3, put it outside, hadn't really been giving it any attention. Come out here, take the cover off of it, and I didn't like what I saw. So the options were to go ahead and paint the whole truck again, or see if I can save what looks like to be messed up on the truck. And I went to my old arson. That's Mother's Mag and aluminum polish. You see that? A little water on it. You want to keep that wet, not a whole lot. And then you switch towels. This one's just a little moist. And that keeps it agitated. Again, no elbow grease. You're just rubbing. That's pretty paint up under that ugly clear coat you got. And that's one pass, folks. One pass. One pass. And you go from this, from that. One pass. And we already there. That simple. Now after you get that done, everybody knows how to wax a car. Carnauba wax. That's the only thing I use. Carnauba wax. Smells good. You just dip it in there, get it on there. And it's that simple. You take that same process and apply it towards your entire car, or just wherever you feel like your clear coat's fading at. You can do it with that. But you absolutely must, I can't stress it enough, you absolutely must go back and wax it. You got to seal those pores up, because what you just did, when you put that polish on there, you opened up the pores of that clear coat. Now while it looks good, you give that probably about a week or 2, it'll fade even worse than what you have now. So it's an absolute must. I can't say this enough time, can't express it enough. You absolutely must go back and reseal that. And this is the stuff that I like to use, Carnauba wax. Now, I tell you what, that same process that I just used, you can put on your headlights. The exact same process. Well, you could use it on your headlights, and it will bring your oxidized, faded out headlights back to life again. Sometimes you might have to wet sand it with a little 1500 grit sandpaper, 2000 grit sandpaper, but it will bring that back to life. Now, if your car has been outside for quite some time, you may have to do a little clay barring. I would recommend it, clay barring, but because my truck's been covered up, it's not really anything embedded into the paint. It's just hazy. And that's it, folks. It's that simple. Till the next time, holla at you.